MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Game number 3 of this new season between the LA Dodgers and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Angels are looking to break out the brooms here at home.
Yeah, and to sweep this team right here would be a huge momentum boost. It is not easy to sweep a series. I don't care if it's 3 games or 4 games. I think back to Bobby Cox. His big thing was you just want to win series. 2 out of 3, 3 out of 4. But when you have a chance to sweep a team, you have to take advantage of it.
Griffin Canning, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, looking at the numbers, you can see this guy had an ERA over 4 last season. He'd like to do a lot better than that. He's got to do a much better job of keeping base runners off the bases. Cut the walks down and try to limit the hits per 9 innings pitched.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Mookie Betts is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. These Angels, as they enter play here this afternoon, fellas, they come in feeling good as they're 2-0 to start the new year.
Yeah, Matty, both the first 2 games of this series have been nail biters, but they've been able to find a way to win. And if you're going to the postseason, you need to be good in one-run games.
No doubt about it, D-Roll. They always say, hey, it's easy to win those blowout games, games that get out of hand, but there have been 2 nail-biters so far in this one. They've won both, and they'd like nothing more to continue their winning ways and win this one here today.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone on strikes to start the afternoon.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Into the box now, David Fletcher, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony.
Next, it'll be Anthony Rendon. And the pitch, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1.
Well, even though these 2 teams are in different leagues, they do play each other every year because of the crosstown rivalry, and it's always pretty fun.
Yeah, for the players, Matt, they love it. Not only is there more on the line than usual, like bragging rights, but they're not having to stay at hotels and all that. It's just like a normal home game where they're driving to a different ballpark.
Count is 1-2 now. And now a pitch on the way.
Ball, that's out.
Count remains 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Another try at 2-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. It's the Dodgers nothing. Angels coming up. You're watching MLB Network. Clayton Kershaw gets the start for Los Angeles in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're taking a look at one of the top pitchers in the game. This guy has over 200 career victories, and he'd like to add another one to this list. This guy's been a really good pitcher for a long time, and right now he's showing no signs of slowing down. It'll be interesting to watch him work in this one here.
And now here is Cody Hosey. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bellinger's under it. One away.
Batting second, the second baseman, Yolmer Sanchez.
Now one down with the bases empty, and moving into the batter's box next will be Yolmer Sanchez. First pitch on its way. Dero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Hey, Matty, yeah, it's been a tough series so far, D-Row. They've lost the first two nail-biters, two close games, low-scoring games. They'd like to turn that fortune around here today.
Yeah, but from a manager's perspective, Dan, all you can ask for is effort, and that's what this team's given them. They took it on the chin, first two games, one-run losses. They'll bounce back today.
Digging in will be Mike Trout, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Now the pitch. Two out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, down 0-2, he better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in wherever he wants to. So you got to be on point with this one.
Here comes the 1-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Angels go down 1-2-3, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Cody Bellinger at the plate now. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's totaled 13 base hits in 26 at-bats. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
These teams don't match up all that often, but due to interleague, they get a chance to play this season, and it's really difficult to sweep a team in a three-game series when you don't play that team all that often.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
He wants that changeup back right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Hitter was just...
There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Now this will rattle up against the wall. Around second now and headed for third. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
Here now is Will Smith as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with two strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Digging in will be Edwin Rios,
as he'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield.
Rogers takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
So now to the plate, A.J. Pollock, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Lifetime versus this arm. He's totaled 4 hits in 16 tries. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Here's the 1-0. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. The set and the 2-1. Grounded to the right. Sanchez is there. Over to first, and that retires the side. 1 left for L.A. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And now in the box, Joey Gallo. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Joey Gallo.
And now the first pitch. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Counts even. 2-2 to Joey Gallo. Struck him out. Up next, Conrad Coleman. He's yet to get into the hit column in the series. 0 for 7. First pitch on its way. The windup and the 0-1. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he got him.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he's sent down via the strikeout.
Rogers.
Brendan Rodgers bats next.
As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center.
Betts has a read on it, and that will end the inning. Angels are gone in order. We'll move to the third with no score. Top of the third set to get underway, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Max Muncy. The pitch.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
2-0 now. The pitch. Fouled off. Just hung in there on that one. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
The batter will be Gavin Lux. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Third inning, no score to this point. A bouncer to the left side.
Rogers brings it in.
And there are 2 away now. So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And that'll bring up Mookie Betts. First pitch on the way.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. Dodgers down in order. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. And at the plate is Drew Waters. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Ball 1. Grounded slowly to the left side. Scooped up. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Joe Adell. First offering on its way.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Up top, it's 2-0. And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Angel still looking for hit number 1 in the ballgame. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Another full count pitch home. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Well, in a scoreless game, you want to do anything you can to jumpstart your offense.
7.
With the speed of this guy on first, don't be surprised if he gets the green light here.
And now for the Angels, Reese McGuire. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Has a look, now the pitch. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in. Oh, and 1, here it comes. Kershaw will slide one over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. Ready with the 0-2. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. He'll try again, 1-2. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
Gotta believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
Now the 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
Stepping in now, Cody Hosey, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0 delivery. Fastball just missed above the zone.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch.
At the ball.
Adell leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Three and 1.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now the payoff pitch home. Fouled away.
swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over.
Angels strand 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. At the plate now is David Fletcher. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
Liner towards second. But this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out. One gone now in the Dodger 4th. And that'll bring up Anthony Rendon. First pitch of the AB on its way. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
2 balls and no strikes to Anthony Rendon.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
A strike, and it's 2-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out. Cody Bellinger at the plate now. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Stepping in once again is Yolmer Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First offering. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. And that one yanked just foul. And he fouls this one off.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Struck out in his first at bat. Now the 1-0. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder, number 13, Joey.
Bases are empty here with 2 away, and that'll bring up Joey Gallo. First pitch of the AB now. No runs, no hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Yanked hard, but foul to the right.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
The 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3 through 4, still tied, 0-0. Welcome back to Anaheim as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with LA's manager to discuss his thoughts on the Dodgers' offense so far. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The catcher.
All set for the start of the inning, and next will be the imposing power bat, Will Smith. And now the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away.
Up next to the Dodgers.
Next up for Los Angeles, Edwin Rios. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more.
Outside, that's the ball.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Into the box, A.J. Pollock. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
Now here's the pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Crowd on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Dodgers down in order. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And he said they just aren't putting enough competitive at-bats together right now. They've certainly gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so he said they have to change their mentality at the plate. They can't accept that they're running into good pitching and therefore don't stand a chance. He wants to see his guys simplify their approach and battle at the plate to at least put the ball in play.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Now at the plate is Conrad Coleman. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time. Drilled on the ground is short. He's got it. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. So 1 out and nobody aboard. And that'll bring up Brendan Rodgers. Here's the first pitch to him. Slow roller down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And it's a foul ball. Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal. Hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
Drew Waters is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Two and one.
Ball, 1 strike.
Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. Two pitch is fouled away. Into the windup and the pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Joe Adell would be next. Fouled away. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fly ball right down the line in left. Pollock giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Angels are gone in order. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Max Muncy. The pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. One and one to the Dodgers first baseman. Now a breaking ball, but it's low. The 2-1. And he fouls this one off. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. it just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. So the next to bat will be Gavin Lux, grounded out in his last at-bat. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Fastball just off the inside corner. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. 1 out, nobody on. 2 balls and a strike.
Count is 2-1.
All even now, 2-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
And it's 3-2 now to the number 9 hitter.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
Hit on the ground out to short. Rogers scoops it up. On to first, and there were 2 down. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. First offering.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count in your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
Here it comes. Hit high and deep to right center. Right fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. We are still scoreless. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and sizing up the situation to bat will be Joe Adell. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lays off 1-0.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
The 1-0 home.
Yep, that ball went out.
Hit out towards second. Reined in. Throw on to first in time. 1 away.
When the guy in the mound is working on a no-no this late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind him.
Next to stand in is Reese McGuire. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way.
Ball. Count 1-0.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. And it's fouled away. Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher.
2 strikes.
Just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Catch made out there by Pollock, and there are 2 away now. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Cody Hosey. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here. You could tell this guy's got great feel for all his stuff right now. To break out that nasty hammer right there, this guy's on point.
Behind 0-2 now. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Angels go down 1-2-3. Still no score. Striding in is David Fletcher. He'll start the seventh, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
First offering on its way. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Two and 0 now.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The 2-1 home. Sliced hard on the ground. To second for one. On to first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased on the double play.
Well, it was a promising start with the leadoff man on in a tie ball game, but there's nothing like a double play ball that changed the course of an inning.
So here's Cody Bellinger, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
The 2-0 on the way. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
2 balls, 1 strike, the count.
He couldn't catch up with the gas that time.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Dodgers go down quietly, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. So now here is Yolmer Sanchez. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
The second baseman, Yolmer Sanchez.
First pitch of the AB now, as Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. Smith recovers, and he makes the throw to first. Sanchez is retired, and there's 1 away.
Number 27.
So 1 gone in the inning, and here's the always dangerous center fielder, Mike Trout. First pitch on its way.
Ball, that's outside.
And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0. Kershaw still unscored upon here through 6 1/3 innings. 2 balls and a strike.
Count is 2-1.
Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Is laid off, and the count runs full.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0.
Ball, that's low.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself at a good hitter's count.
The 2-0 on the way. Smoked on the ground up the middle. He's got it on to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Angels are gone in order. We are still scoreless. Now to bat, Will Smith. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Will Smith.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Next to hit is Edwin Rios. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. And as Dodger fans have heard for years, she is out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as they've taken a 1-run lead.
What a great piece of clutch hitting right there to give his boys the lead. Going to put a lot of pressure on the opposition to have to score with only 6 outs to go.
Here comes the Angels manager now as he makes the slow walk toward the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after getting 1 out here in the 8th, but he's in line to take the loss barring a late turnaround. Scott Alexander is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
The left fielder, number 11, A.J.
Standing in now, A.J. Pollock, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. The Halos are looking for the sweep in this game, as we mentioned earlier, but trailing by 1, they're going to need to come from behind to do it.
This one's still well in striking distance, only trailing by 1 going late on to the game. They just need a bloop and a blast or some kind of extra base hit. This one's far from over.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
The count is 1-2.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And for the opposition, wrapping this up and salvaging a win would at least make their trip out of here a little more pleasant.
This could be just what the doctor ordered. Nobody likes to get swept on the road, so winning this one could be big for building back team morale.
So we got him looking there. A.J. Pollock goes down for out number 2 in the top half. There's a look at the final line for the Angels starter, and he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Hey, only allowed 3 hits in this one, kept the hitters off balance, and was a lot of fun to watch.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. He'll roll over it and send it to shortstop. Rogers picks it up, and the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's now 1-0 LA. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And set to go is the rookie first baseman, Conrad Colvin. Now here's the pitch. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Kershaw now on 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Time to be alert for signs of tiring here in the 8th. He's a pitch away from 100.
Man, I love this right now. He's given it everything he has, given this team depth, allowing the manager to pick some serious matchups when it comes to going to the bullpen, Dan.
Boy, you nailed that, D-Road. Now you could go to your go-to guys, the troubleshooters, the guy you want to bring into close games. Anytime a starter can get you through 7 innings, the 8th inning, it's a bonus. A job well done so far.
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Hit in the air to center field. Bellinger will wait on it. And he's got it for out number 2.
Well, a huge out number 2 here in the 8th. 4 outs remain, but the finish line is starting to come into focus now.
Ready now is Drew Waters. Flew out last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there, and it's 0-1. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Angels go down 1-2-3. It remains 1-0. Chris Davinsky enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Into the box, Gavin Lux. He bounced out last time up.
The shortstop, Gavin Lux.
First pitch of the AB now. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch.
I got 2-1 to count. Hey, 2.
Fouled off. Now another 2-2.
Count it 3-2.
You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. The 3-2 pitch. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. The throw down to first, 1 away. Here's Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 1-2.
Ball 2.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Not what you want to do on the mound, go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
At the plate, David Fletcher. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now here's the pitch. Left side. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order, but they hold a 1-0 lead. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And standing in is the DH, Joe Adell. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at ball one. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. That misses. 2-0.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
And that one's wide to the mark. Ball 3.
Man, what a performance he's been putting on in this one. He's grinding for that shutout right now. But, you know, I got to think a walk right here might put it into his day. The pitch count is getting up.
The 3-0. And this is taken for ball 4. So just like that, the tying runs aboard to start the home half.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Stepping in next, Reese McGuire. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And they'll play for the tie here as he puts this one down. To second for 1. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw. Back to the top of the Angels lineup now and stepping in, Cody Hosey. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
And that's got to fire you up right there, boys. This guy has been on the bump all game. Now it's late, and he's still throwing challenge pitch after challenge pitch. Think he's feeling frisky?
So there'll be no visit to the record books here in this one, as after 8 1/3 no-hit innings, they finally get to him for their first hit of the ballgame. Rats.
Such a tough one as a pitcher, D-Row. 25 outs and then to give it up with 1 out in the 9th.
I'll tell you what, from an offensive standpoint, you don't want to be on a team that gets no hit, without question. You're going to do everything in your power to mix in and knock, and that's exactly what they... But tip your hat right there. The guy has thrown the heck out of the ball tonight.
Brad Hand takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Next to hit, Yolmer Sanchez. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. The 1-0 pitch.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a four-seamer.
Tying and winning runs on base here with one big out. And this one's in the dirt. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Man, that is such a wasted opportunity. 2 on, 1 out. Perfect situation to induce a grounder and get out of the inning, but instead he's wild, and both runners advance, taking the double play situation away.
So 1-2. And this is swung on and missed, so they come right after him, and it remains second and third, but with 2 away now.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's got the potential tying run at third, the winning run at second base. Counts even to Trout, 1-1.
Hey, this offense has this closer in trouble right here. They have to find a way to keep applying pressure. I don't know, everybody top step in the dugout. Get on this guy and make him nervous.
And he misses 2-1. 2 big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Angels down to their last strike. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Angels center fielder.
Definitely in a tough situation facing the 3-hitter. You can work around him and maybe walk him to load the bases, but that just sets up the cleanup guy with the bases loaded.
He's set, the 3-2, and he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away.
And this is the right move here. With first base open, take the bat out of this guy's hands every single time.
Here's Joey Gallo now,
Trying to bring in the tying run from third here. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Hey, great job pounding the zone, strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, you got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
He's set, the 0-1. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Here's the 0-2, and it's 1-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Two big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. Fouled away. The set and the 1-2 struck him out. So a great job of working out of certain danger as he strands the possible tying and winning runs on base, and the ball game is over. A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. Los Angeles came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Clayton Kershaw gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he pitched into the 9th, allowing only the 1 hit. Griffin Canning is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Here now is our final line.